So let's start with neuroplasticity because that's a beautiful mechanism in the brain, right? That it allows the brain to change. So it's a beautiful mechanism that allows us to get better at the things we practice, right? That talent, mastery, skill. The other flip side of that is that it also allows us to get stuck in a chronic stress response. Anxiety is no different, right? The longer that we feel anxiety, those neural connections create anxiety. The nervous system is learning how to create that. When we go through a prolonged physical challenge, right? Like pain or illness, or we go through a prolonged trauma, our nervous system starts to break down, right? Because we're being constantly activated into that fight or flight response. And so when that happens, and this is where we talk also about what happens to the brain with emotions, our prefrontal cortex stops being that kind of proper watchdog. And when that emotional brain starts to take over, anytime it perceives any type of physical or emotional threat, right? It activates those stress hormones, sends them to the body. Now we with time, as that keeps getting practiced and activated, living in stress, living in fight or flight, living in survival becomes our default.